Nora! Nora, check this out. Check out what this idiot on Fox News is saying. Nora! Oh, she's probably shopping. Well, I should probably get started on this ETEC 531 project on freedom of speech anyway, so enough of that crap.
Good evening, Phil, and thanks for having me on your show. It's great to be here wherever this is. I look forward to working out your issues with free speech in cyberspace.
First of all, I'm not Phil, so don't look at me when you're talking to him. Second, we're not here to work out any issues with free speech. We just want to help him define his principles. Thirdly, this isn't a damn TV show. We're just figments of his imagination.
Huh?
It doesn't matter. Just do the best as you can, and I'll make up for your shortcomings.
Alright, so let me check and see what Wikipedia says about freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is the freedom to speak freely without censorship or limitation or both. The synonymous term freedom of expression is sometimes used to indicate not only freedom of verbal speech, but any act of seeking, receiving, and imparting information or ideas regardless of the medium used. The right to freedom of speech is recognized as a human right under Article 19 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and recognized in international human rights law in the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. So it seems like there's freedom of speech laws already set up around the world, but I don't think that people are actually following them. I mean, depending on where you are around the world, you might be able to say or do different things. I mean, what happens when my virtual and real realities collide with people from different parts of the world?
Who was that guy?
That was Phil.
Yeah, of course it was. But what was that nonsense he was spouting? Cyberspace? Virtual worlds? What has he been smoking?
Let's not go there. The fact remains that there really is less and less of a difference between Phil's real world and our virtual world.
That's what I was saying. We're all a part of the same universe, or else we couldn't be communicating with each other.
Good point.
But thank you.
So, should there be different laws concerning free speech depending on what reality we are in?
No, definitely not. Don't you agree?
Definitely. Anywhere Phil's reality and ours overlaps, they must follow the same laws, or else it could lead to anarchy and chaos. Sorry. Surely we can think of some reasonable answer.
Firstly, don't call me Shirley. Secondly, maybe?
Seems like the law is pretty vague. Comes down to how entitled people feel they are in terms of forcing their opinions onto other people or forcing their actions onto other people. I mean, for an example, what's the difference between me cursing quietly, covered under a blanket in my bedroom closet, or banging on my neighbor's windows and swearing as loud as I can? Or what about, setting up a blog talking about the links between sociology, neo-Nazism, and Stephen Harper's secret love affairs with kittens under the influence of hallucinogenics? I mean, free speech, there we go, right? But depending on social and cultural norms, that's either legal or illegal. Maybe legality isn't the issue. Maybe the issue is rather an ethical and moral one. What are the effects of your opinions and expressions? I don't know. I think with everything, when it's all said and done, you have to take a look at whether or not an audience member is able to accept your opinion or turn it off. Do they have the ability to censor what you're saying or not? Or are you forcing your opinion on them? If you are, that's not okay. Otherwise, freedom of speech, regardless of the medium, is all right by me.
That sounds pretty good to me. How about you, Shirley?
Sounds peachy. Now let's go get something to eat and finish working on that blog.
Great idea. Good night.
Good night.